from the previous projects we've done.
So when
And
you
Laurel would have gotten those too, so you can ask Laurel landowners, we do this.
So when you sent out your letters, you said to all the people in the area, did you specifically say you are allowed to come and speak your mind, yay or nay, at this meeting? Because they may be under the impression that that original contract that said you are not allowed to talk against this is still legally binding, as it technically is, unless you have
I can't,
counteract
I
that.
can't speculate as
Did
to.
you talk to any of the people that have the wind turbine over there?
I have talked to somebody that is related to someone with one, and they said that they knew they couldn't come because they have signed a good neighbor easement.
Somebody said that they couldn't come.
Yeah, that they knew they couldn't come to this meeting because they have a good neighbor agreement.
Okay.
I would say we've had landowners at previous hearings come speak out at Guthrie County. I've had landowners that signed easements and came and talked, but this
Spoken
one-
with concerns
Yeah,
in a public,
correct.
right, who was a participant.
I think it's a fine line as far as speaking out and how far you can comment.
You asked about backlash.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, they can-
there's
they
never
can-
been backlash to my knowledge in the company for anybody who's publicly spoke against a project, even under.
Well, I'm not saying it'd
agreement.
be like you, but Mid-American's a pretty big company, and
And that's what I'm
big
saying.
companies
I've
have
been
a
around
tendency
for
to
16
steamroll
years
people.
in the field talking to landowners, all
Okay.
the way to managing the entire projects, and I haven't ever experienced that.
Okay, I guess that partially answers my question, but, I mean, bottom line is, if you really want them to feel free to speak up, yay, nay, whatever it may be, since you do have that contract, it'd be a
Yeah.
good idea just to.
Well,
pull
and
it.
we don't speculate as to everybody's individual concern, and it would be a never-ending process if we were trying to
Right.
proactively go back to every single easement we've signed with every single landowner and try to address a concern in that individually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right, but you're hearing concern here tonight that there might be people that aren't showing up, so if that wasn't in your contract, then we wouldn't be having this
Yeah.
discussion.
And
so.
we can add that to
I guess
letters,
that's all I'm
it doesn't matter to me, and that's why we send the letters out. Do you have any questions or concerns about the project?
Yeah.
Let us know, we heard zero.
Yep, it's my name and number in all the letters. Please
Right.
call me if you have
Right.
concerns.
But like she said, they might still be under that impression, so I guess if you just make it.
But they
Make
would
it
never be
known.
under that impression to reach out to us,
They could comment to them.
Right.
not-
Right, right,
Okay.
right, to them,
So,
but
so
not
what she said is she
public.
had no
Zero.
Right,
comments, zero
Right.
comments.
no, I just mean, since we're hearing that there's supposedly people out there that know the original contract says you really can't come in and complain, they might not feel free to come to certain places. I just am throwing that out there, that if it wasn't in there, it'd
I appreciate it, thank you.
take care of a lot.
Yep, thanks.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Hey, one last, go ahead.
I have a quick question here
Are you
too.
okay if I keep
When
answering
Sarah
questions?
was,
Sorry, what was your name?
John Wagner, yeah.
Okay.
When Sarah was speaking, she had said that they're still formulating the dimensions. Okay, so how do you vote on something before you know what the dimensions are gonna be? That's
Yep.
what I'd like to know.
Yep, so you ask for a variance up to a certain level. So if approved, you're free to go up to that level. So it can be up to that level. Yep.
What is the level? What, is the height changing?
It's in the app, yeah, right.
Yeah, we
Okay,
pick
so
the
is it
highest
as high as the
possible.
St. Louis Arch, or what is the dimensions? What are the parameters? Do we know?
Yeah, we put that in the application.
Yeah,
No.
there's a diagram.
In the public.
Can you tell us?
Yep, we can.
May I make one more comment off of what
Is that you wanna know?
Yeah.
what her presentation had?
Or-
I know, I got it here.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. I think it's 40.
474.
I
474.
see
Oh,
74 feet.
flip them. There's,
Oh, sorry.
Oh, this one, this other one. This one?
489, yep.
49.
Oh, 49.
Yep.
489.
489,
So that's the
yeah.
up to is the 489.
I have one final question before you guys vote. Can you confirm that the letters were sent out? Taylor County is required to send out a letter to anybody within 1,000 feet of a turbine?
That's law,
That's law.
yes.
Can you confirm that that was done? I know Todd sent them out in the first meeting that we obviously followed up.
And
Can you
that's
confirm?
law, so I would say they were sent out, otherwise we'd be in violation.
Yeah,
The county would be in
Todd told me to
violation.
send 'em out.
So Todd sent them out before in July,
I don't know if he sent them, but he said they were sent.
the second time, not the first time. Mike, may I make one more comment? Just off of something she had said in her presentation. She said other counties have approved these same or similar variances. But we don't know if those other counties have done their research before they made those approvals, or if that's something, somebody else suggested maybe taking the time to do the research before you make the vote tonight. And then I'm not sure exactly if you'll follow Heather's presentation of the code, the way it was worded, but I didn't know if you would consider maybe doing a little research into this before making your vote.
We're gonna take a little recess as a board here shortly after all the comments are
Right.
done. And we'll discuss some of the things,
Okay.
okay? We just like to discuss them as a board, not as a public forum. Comments? If not, we will take a short recess. We're gonna slip out of the room and discuss as a board. We'll return and give you a decision whether or not we're gonna vote or what we're gonna do, okay? Thank you.
No, I been on it all day.
You want to sit on it?
You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
They're for sure gonna be there. Thank you.
With the low temperatures through the night. Not gonna be low enough. You know, that's what, she was just saying it was 93 degrees still.
So, that's what my watch is saying. Yeah.
See, your twins are still leading the division with 500 back. The mouse,
So
they're
does
close.
the library, do they bring in their own, like EMS support, or is the county
If you look at
kind of
like,
responsible for being?
marking these
They have-
standings, like the whole AL Central
No,
is
they
at the
have-
bottom.
But yeah, like a really.
So like, I
Yeah.
always feel good when we're doing good, but then like,
Right. I don't know if they
the
actually have
actual
somebody that falls across the
AL
state.
Central
I know they
record.
use their work.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
I was wondering. if
I have worked
there-
on right rides, like you need to just had her ambulance out there, just take care of
Yeah,
those.
so listen, last night, playing up my truck. They're like, oh, 27 games over 500. And then all of a sudden
For a
it's
day, I
like,
don't want to imagine how people.
yeah, now we lost the last two.
Just on a good day. Right, let alone riding a bike and then, you know, consider the adult beverages the night before or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it goes to probably September.
So you've never done ride Friday? I was law enforcement for 31 years. Oh, really? In this area? Benton County for over 16 and then.
They're supposed to be,
Northwest
they're
Iowa.
predicted to win the division this year.
Third place.
But looks
Most
like
of my work.
so they were
was
AL Central.
actually bicycle control.
Got the Baltimore.
Really?
Like, first.
Did you like that?
The Orioles?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
except for
Orioles.
when I ran around. Then I got went out to other towns, so I would have to ride my bike around and basically ride around. Probably most useful though at that point. Oh, yeah.
Winner
in the crowd.
of
Yeah.
division, but we'll
Just getting
not
out
have
there and doing
playoffs.
It was a lot of fun. Got to play up there. There was just huge.
It's kind of like, well, what is like, they're just
And I usually know from where to like, I just get off the road until first snow.
always right about the middle.
There's only certain times. All our shifts, you know, I did the-
Yeah,
I don't know, I don't know, 50 miles a day. Good for you. I don't do that. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. I've never done it, and I have not rode a brake ride. I just after working up and then having to deal with, you don't get to see the fun part, or you're seeing the worst of the worst. Yeah, I know. Takes all that. Yeah, I wanna just like do a segment, my friends do it, and they always tell me, just do one segment, just experience it, just to see, experience it, but I see that 50 pounds bike is like, Yeah, and I don't know, I mean, they've got X amount of registered, but yeah, a lot of people just kind of jump in and show up. So you really don't get
That's why I think the estimate was, you know, you double the registration, they have 28,000 or 29,000 registered, something like that. So I think the issue is, we're expecting 50 to 70,000. And there's people, I think they had to be prepared to feed 40,000. Economic development, my office. So, yeah.
That is mine.
It's crazy how far people travel to go and like overseas.
Yeah.
It is. We held an event because we were building a wind farm, a new wind farm along the route. And so we had like all the turbine parts on the ground. We did a pull off for them and just talking to some of those. They were, man, all over the place. And I didn't know much at that time about it, but you know, they were talking about being from different places in Europe, and it was interesting.
Yeah, my wife, cousin from Texas, she comes up just about every year, she rides the whole thing.
Yeah.
And,
My friends do it every year, or at least half of it, I should say, every year. Yeah.
it's just, yeah, I don't even like being around it. Like I said, working on the law enforcement side,
I've seen the worst.
it's,
My husband's working today, he's a firefighter in Des Moines, and I've talked to him for like 30 seconds here and there, he's like, oh, gotta go again. It's just, I'll be interested to hear what he says tonight, or when he gets off in the morning, how it was.
So does he do like this work?
Yes, yes, he'll show up in the morning and like, you're gonna talk to her on the ambulance.
No, I heard that the UAV is now approving the higher voltage. It must be talking
yeah,
about
it's
pole height.
it's
equivalent to
got
turbine?
so
Our commander
years ago, it was just kind of, hey, we'll ride the bike around, but now
Get
it's
around the pole, it'll be already there. Here's the typical.
So what do you do for fun? You're not on a bike anymore. What do you do for fun now?
just bought a camper this year. Our kids are out of the house. And, wife and I bought a camper back in trying to too. Yeah. I love it. My wife is like,
Really?
she,
It,
I tried buying
heard
that
that
used
today, I
one
didn't
and that
know
lasted
that.
about a week. The kids were young. Get rid of that. So we bought a brand new one. Bought it in February, bought last year. So we got good deal. Brand new and it had this. It's not a big one, but it's got.
Sag be different?
Does it have air conditioning?
Yeah, I mean, that's a must. Yeah, that's like, that's not actually, the one we got, it's a smaller one, but it's got a bathroom door, it's all back, it's got a room.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's got a Murphy bed. So we can have the couch, but we can have the bed, and the room, not the big thing, I just go pick it up.
So plans to travel far with that, or no?
We'll play around and she doesn't do heat anyway, so it's like, I think when it gets closer to fall, they'll kind of pull her out nicer, yeah. That's her favorite time of year. But we've also got dogs. It's so hard to do anything with dogs.
Yeah.
This,
My Travis got some too.
it's kind of, it's called a wolf pup. It's kind of a dog.
oh, Jordan Smith's and something.
Take my little walks and stuff.
Yeah.
So I wish I would have, like I said, I wish I would have these like, it's earlier on.
So
I
yeah,
know,
kids
what's
are out of the
causing it?
house.
Why all of a sudden?
Dog daycare.
I don't get why we did, like,
That's ridiculous. It's
It's like,
feel like only having
if you can find one.
there's a lot of good candidates in there.
I mean, you're almost paying adult prices for a dog.
It's like a good business to start if there's like down there. So what's the good local campground?
And I wasn't watching
I've been
it, but
kind
I
of
was like,
going down to Lake Iowa to
just start questioning these things.
kind of out the road a bit, but paved the last couple miles.
That's true.
Now I feel like I
It's like an 80-acre lake, it's out there.
I've seen that on the map.
I've also gotten into bird watching. I used to
follow
like
our
photography
current
and a lot of different stuff. As I got out of
let
it,
them know that, wait, a couple
like I said, kids are in the house.
so is that technically Steve or Andy?
It's like, what's the, one of my buddies says, what do you hate or something? I'm not like a bird watcher, but I enjoy birds. There's a bunch of stuff in our backyard. And what is the bird
that's black, white, and red.
You're supposed to get a
Tama, like,
picture.
we've got white
Roast back, roast beef,
Is that it? Yep. Yep, I saw one of those this year, I'm like, I've never seen one of those before. Yeah, they're hard to see.
I got this app, the person's paying the app, and I was sitting out there, I was like, try it for a week, actually, I did it, yeah, I couldn't
Give it a good thing.
Yeah, they mark different spots, there's like 50 seconds.
Irish guy.
I'm so important.
So you start looking around, you can pull the app up, and it'll just record the sound for at least 5 seconds. And it'll tell you, take a picture of the bird trees, and start looking around. Yeah, there's all kinds of different ones. I know. So then I had to buy a lens for it. So I just got another one. But I think, so you do a bird watching thing too when you go on the state, or is that just I don't go on the state, we haven't done much today. My daughter just moved out last year, about a year ago. So it's been no prairies for a couple of years, 3 years now.
Does Mitch still do anything more if he's staying around?
That's what finally
Kind of mentioned
I'm trying to figure out we have more time to do, yeah. But I've been pushing this for a long time. I like it at the fall time, it's a little more early in spring, but it's hot weather, even with the air.
Today, I was,
Yeah.
we were gonna get different stations. Probably should put that politically mandated.
Yeah, no, it's, I'm outside sweating all the time. I don't care. And then at night too, it's cool. Or if you get in some shade, breeze, yeah, the awning.
Maybe one person to do the lockdowns.
You know, keep you up on
Give
time
us
and stuff.
verification check.
Perfect mode.